Hi, friends. This is Smita, a personal empowerment life coach and an executive coach. And today I'm going to talk about the 7 simple success habits of high achieving leaders. Success is a word learned at a very young age. We read about the word right when we were in school, through our college life and adulthood. But the definition of success is different for different people. So, what are the 7 success habits of universally admired leaders who achieved a lot in the corporate field as well as politics that you should adopt if you want to find your success? That is what I'm going to share with you. Ready? Here we go. Number 1, know what success means. A common trait among successful people is knowing and understanding what success means. Most people know that success does not mean the same thing to everyone. So, defining what it means to you is essential. For some, success may mean having the astronomical paycheck that can afford the bigger than your neighbor's house, vehicle, vacation, and so on. For others, it may mean much less. And that is why it is essential for you to define, to create your own definition of success. Get it out of your head and write it down somewhere. Maybe a piece of paper, maybe an electronic diary. You may be one of those for whom success may mean working in a career you absolutely love and would not dream of being anywhere else. This could be your goal as you work through many jobs that make you unhappy until you find that one thing, that one job that is precisely what you have always wanted. The bottom line, success means different things to different people. And successful people, no matter what their circumstances, can deem themselves successful if they have reached the goals they have set for themselves. They know exactly what success means to them and they go after it with everything they have. I repeat that, successful people know exactly what success means to them and go after it with everything they have. Number 2, set goals. Successful people set goals for themselves and work as hard as possible to achieve them, no matter what it takes. It is often said that true success comes from the combination of both heart and hard work. Setting goals can help you keep focused on the result. A common misconception when setting goals is that they have to be larger than life to mean anything. But the best plans are often the small ones that you can set on your way to achieve those larger goals. But they also allow you to taste that measure of success along the way. Yes, it is important to have those larger than goals, larger than life goals for yourself. It is also equally important to create step goals, the stepping stone goals, so that you do not get discouraged because the ultimate goal is taking too long to achieve. Most successful people recommend sitting down at the beginning of the year or the moment you feel motivated and create at least one massive goal for yourself. The idea is to create a plan to reach that goal. That should be the follow up step. This plan is then broken down, chunked down into smaller goals. The goals, the mini milestones that will be your stepping stones to success. Once you have these stepping stones, take them one at a time to create a plan to reach that first stepping stone. Then move forward with your plan. These series of stepping stones will lead you to your ultimate goal. Number 3, surround yourself with the right people. You have probably heard that you should surround yourself with positive, uplifting people who are also passionate about their own goals. this allows you to reap the rewards of their positivity and turn it into your good feelings about your life. Motivational speaker Jim Rohn once said, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." If you think about it, friends become that way. They think, look, their outlook to life is quite similar because they have common traits in most of the cases. This should also be true for your colleagues in the working world. If you define success by the big paycheck, large house, and expensive cars, then you should surround yourself with others who agree with this mentality. On the other hand, if you define your success as being happy in life, then find those people who feel the same way. Keeping yourself surrounded by the right people depends heavily on your ultimate outcome in life. The right people will always be on your side and encourage you to reach for the stars. And as a result, you will keep moving forward for your success. Number 4, always keep learning. Successful people know the value of being lifelong learners. They know that it is virtually impossible to know everything about everything in life, so they keep themselves open to learning new things every day. The most vulnerable yet powerful statement you can make is, "I don't know, but I can find out." This shows others that you know where your limitations are, but you are unwilling to define yourself by those. You are eager to go above and beyond to find out the information needed to solve the problem. Successful people are always reading, whether it is about their industry, news stories, or other things. They know the importance of gaining more knowledge. This read and engage routine in learning should be a daily habit. If you spend about 30 minutes or more a day reading something, anything, you increase your knowledge exponentially over a year. This does not mean that you must always be reading your industry material only. Reading for pleasure also allows you to gain specific knowledge you did not have before. So, if you are one of those fiction lovers, do go ahead and read it by all means. You will still learn something from that. Number 5, learn from failure. The most successful in the world have failed at some point in their lives. That's a fact. The difference between these people and the others is that they became prosperous through the failures they once experienced. When you attempt to accomplish something, it is natural that you may fail at it the first time or even several times after that. The best thing you can do for yourself is pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and try until you succeed. It is essential to understand that trying until you succeed does not necessarily mean that you try everything the same way as before. The most successful people reflect after failing to understand why it did not work for them and rework the problem. If you are genuinely passionate about the goal you have set for yourself, then you will not allow any roadblocks to come in your way. Failure is but a learning experience waiting to happen. Learn from the failure and then find a way to move forward. You have also likely heard the phrase, failure is not an option. Many people say that. While the statement is bold and has its place, this statement is not a way to live your life. Take that from me. Failure is the only way you grow and get stronger until you finally reach the goals you set for yourself. Number 6, prioritize your tasks. Succeeding with goals often means not putting off until tomorrow what you can do now. One of the biggest obstacles with people trying to find success is getting distracted when other things come up that take their attention away away from the work they were doing before. Success people understand that prioritizing their tasks is the only way to ensure that the work is completed every day. Knowing what tasks to prioritize starts with understanding what is more important. Of course, there will be urgent tasks also, but it is not necessary that everything urgent is also important. Many people find it helpful to create a to-do list each day, either on paper, a post-it note, or on their computer. Making a list means that you can physically mark it off when it is finished, thus giving you small successes throughout the day. When deciding which tasks should get priority, you can typically classify them as urgent, high, normal, or low priority. It is essential to take the time to define each of these categories so that you know what type of task should go in each category. Once you know that you have tasks that need to be done that day, following a priority list can help you quickly put them in the correct order. Doing this can keep you focused throughout the day so that you can easily accomplish the things that need to be taken care of. Number 7. Delegate and outsource. One of the most important things that many people struggle with is time management and figuring out how to fit everything into one workday. In most cases, some tasks have to be put off for the next day. Successful people know the value of delegating responsibilities and outsourcing services. Both of these are time savers that allow them to focus on the more important things on their list. When you are bogged down with responsibilities, you must learn to delegate some of those who work with you or for you. Successful people typically know the strengths and weaknesses of the people they work with to delegate the right tasks to the right people. When you hire an agency to provide a service, you save yourself much more than you can spend on other areas. Outsourcing is a way to delegate responsibilities to outside sources that can handle them without disrupting your workflow. These type of companies typically provide services, any service from email management to freelance writing, depending on what you want. When it comes to saving time within your day to focus on the areas that are higher priority, it can be helpful to think outside the box. Delegating and outsourcing are things that successful people do to create more time within their day. Overall, successful people typically have several things in common that help them achieve the goals they make time for to work on. And these goals are not set by someone else. Successful people create these goals for themselves. And then they set up building those habits that are designed to set them up for success. They create ways to go through their day focused on what is essential, what is of high priority. So, if you want to become more successful, achieve more goals, and increase your results, consider embracing these 7 success habits I shared with you today. That was all for today, friends. If you liked this video, do leave a comment and share this video in your network. I'll see you the next time. Until then, bye-bye.